What's up, guys? We are back with another episode. I don't really know why I'm calling them episodes, but we're going to talk about the Wimbledon semifinals. We have Novak Djokovic versus Denis Shapovalov, and then we have Matteo Berrettini versus Hubert Hurkacz. So a couple good finals matches, semifinals. Let's discuss the first one. We got Novak Djokovic, the disputed GOAT, soon to be undisputed, versus hot up-and-comer Denis Shapovalov, who has the firepower. You know who he actually kind of reminds me of? A little bit, just like because he can hit big enough to compete with Djokovic, is a little bit of Stan Wawrinka. And I do like the one-hander comparison there as well. They're both Yonex people. While I don't think he has the consistency that Stan has to be able to compete for 5 sets or best 3 out of 5 sets with Novak Djokovic, I think he can steal some games for sure. Do I expect him to get the set? Doubtful. Definitely not 2 sets and definitely not 3 sets. I think Novak is too motivated, too good, too everything to take on. He will. My guess is that Novak Djokovic will beat Denis Shapovalov in the semifinals, making it to giving him a chance to win. I want to say his 7th Wimbledon. Somebody comment and tell me if I'm wrong or right there. Then in the bottom half of the draw, we have Matteo Berrettini, who looks solid. He gave up a set early on to another fellow Canadian. That's his name is slipping my mind. That will come back to me shortly. Working with Uncle Tony. We'll come back to it. But Matteo's serve is ginormous, especially on grass. Like that thing, 130 on grass is like 140 on another court, and it doesn't bounce, especially if he gets it off the line. It's just skidding off. With that said, Hubert Hurkacz has a pretty monster serve himself. I've seen Hurkacz, heard his name, seen him in draws, and sure, he's a good player. With that said, he definitely, I want to say he impressed me because I picked Federer to win in my last video, but Federer looked shaky. And Federer looked shaky throughout this whole tournament, and he's just so good on grass that he was able to make it to the quarterfinals, but it just wasn't Federer's best performance. And I think there's been 3 sets in Federer's entire Grand Slam career. This quote could be wrong, could just been Wimbledon, but I think it's Grand Slam career. There are 3 sets he's been bageled. And everyone's yelling at Federer to hang up the hat. It's time to retire. Father Time got the best of him. Listen, he still made it to the quarterfinals of Wimbledon. Like, I don't think he'll win another major. I don't think he'll win another Masters 1000s. Whether he wins a ATP 500, doubtful. But he still has matches and wins in him. He can still compete at a high level. Granted, Roger Federer has a really high standard, so if he's going to be 20, 30, 40, 50th in the world, nobody wants to see that. And nobody wants to see the once GOAT be washed up and old and trying to hang on. Like, at a certain point, he's going to need to call it quits. But with that said, he still made it to the quarterfinals, which would be 99% of tennis players' dreams to get there. Sidetracked on Federer. Back to Hubert Hurkacz. So I think that will definitely be the closer of the 2 matches. I think the Novak Djokovic and Denis Shapovalov match will be really fun to watch. I think Denis is going to come out swinging. I just don't think he has another option. So that'll be fun. I'm glad that the Novak Djokovic match is later in the day in England time, which means it's only like 5 or 6 o'clock my time here in California. But yeah, so those are my semifinal predictions. I got Novak heading in and Berrettini heading in, which I think that will be a fun finals. I think Berrettini has the best chance out of really anyone besides Federer or Nadal, but we're not counting them right now. Anybody of the draw to give Novak a challenge. I think his serve is so monstrous. His forehand's huge, and he's just the best overall player out of the remaining 3 guys. So I would love to see a Novak Berrettini finals in there. I think Djokovic can still take it. But it should be fun. We'll see in a couple hours. And so with that said, that's all we got. And thanks for tuning in. And make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll do some more live videos. And we'll see what we got tomorrow. Later.